Hello everybody, this is Ishaan from Heavy Metal Tribune and I'm here with Eternal Rest from Australia.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome to Singapore and Southeast Asia. How has it been so far?
Really cool, man. Really cool.
Sweet, man. Slightly hot.
Okay, could you start by introducing yourself?
I'm Jake, I play guitars.
I'm Shanika, I play bass.
I'm Chris, I play guitar.
Yeah, I'm Michael, I play drums.
Right. Okay, now the name Eternal Rest, when you hear it, it's a slightly soothing name, rest,
Yeah.
but you guys play death metal. How did the name Eternal Rest come about? What's the story behind the name?
Sort of just when we were young, really. We were just going through high school and we were just trying to think of a band name. And we were just. I don't
I think
know.
we had a couple of different names, and then we went with Eternal Rest because we wrote a song called Eternal Rest, and then it just kind of stuck after that. And then we later realised that there's an Avenged Sevenfold song called Eternal Rest.
That would have been a slight damper. Okay, now you guys released your debut album Prophetic after, and that was 4 years after the first demo was released. That 4 years is quite a bit of time to make that first album, so I'm guessing you guys put in a lot of effort. Tell us how that album came about.
Yeah, we had all the material written in 2009, 2010. I think, and at the end of 2010, we went down to Tasmania to record it with Joe Haley, who was our drummer. And then, just after we did all the recording, we had some lineup changes, and then we had to re-record stuff, and it just kind of dragged out
The process.
Right. But then 2011 we had basically all finished except the vocals, and we had to find new members to re-record the vocals. So yeah, and then 2012 we basically had to find a label that would help us release it, so that's why it kind of ended up taking a bit longer. Yeah, we got it out by the start of 2013, I guess.
Yeah. So now you're here promoting this album in Southeast Asia. What's the plan for Southeast Asia? Where all do you plan to go after Singapore?
We've got Kuching show and a show in Johor as well.
Okay.
Just this time, yeah. And then hopefully plans to come back and do a lot more.
Right.
But with everything that happened with Skeleton Witch and everything, we still just came over to.
Right.
Yeah.
That was pretty. That metal spirit.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
of course. Like, the shows are all, so we were always going to do them.
Right.
Like, only unless the shows got cancelled, that we wouldn't be here. So.
That's great. Great to know. Are you guys going anywhere after Southeast Asia? Do you have any other touring plans anywhere else?
We're heading back to Australia, and then we've got an Australian tour with Origin.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, basically, take a bit of time off to start writing again. We're finishing writing for the second album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is going to be another album very soon?
Not very soon, but definitely in the works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got about half of the material written at the moment, and hopefully we can get it in the studio maybe early next year or something. Still a while away.
So far it sounds as being slightly different than material. We've had just like such a long time since the original writing process of the sound up until now. So
Yeah, we had completely different members all recording the other album. So
Like
now,
Prophetic was, we wrote that and stuff so many years before it was released. Like it was sort of like old material, really.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely the second album.
Right.
This week.
That's great. Now, if we search Eternal Rest online, we find the Facebook page and MySpace page and all that, and each page basically has this one very clear method saying that you can download your album from the Bandcamp page for free.
Yeah.
Now, in this age of music piracy and bands trying very hard to actually get their albums sold, so it's interesting that you guys made that kind of decision. Is there any particular reason?
I guess we sort of made that decision after it being released, for a few months, and then after that, basically with the plans of the second album coming out, basically just trying to get our music to as many people as possible before the second album comes out, so then they would know of the band and that sort of thing.
I'd like to believe though as well, metal fans, if they enjoy the band enough, they'll come to a show and actually buy the album as well.
Yeah, it's just the digital copies that we have for free. And then if they really like it, we hope that they still come and actually buy a physical copy eventually.
Right. Okay.
It's just exposure reasons.
Yeah.
Good. Now you guys play death metal. Death metal has been around for more than 25 years. How would you say that death metal has changed from when you guys heard it when you were, a lot younger to what it is right now? Do you think it's changed? Is it for the better?
I think one of the biggest things is production. Just the sounds of technology changing, and just the actual sound of recordings and everything is just a lot more.
I think it's gone. The last couple of years, it's going back to the whole. I think like in the early thousands, there was a really like modern metal sound, and now it seems to be going back to the kind of early '90s death metal sound, like especially production wise.
Okay.
That being said, though, the really good production and new like technology and stuff with amplification, it allows for like more extreme bands to open up their range of what they actually play. Because I feel like if you go back to like the early Mormon age, they probably couldn't express themselves as much through what they actually had available to them. So I mean, it's good. It's really good.
Right.
It's just kind of so cheap to record as well. I remember something beautiful to write me out that doesn't sound good or doesn't sound the way it should feel like it should sound. But it's so cheap now. Well, not incredibly cheap, so it costs a lot of money. But it's very.
You got the chance to
Like
demo all your
a
stuff.
lot of people now have the opportunities to record at home and just send it to people and that sort of thing. Which is great.
But building off of that, take on technology helping the sound grow bigger, do you think it's adversely affecting music in a way that the ease of technology and the way you can copy paste
I think
things?
for some, definitely not all bands, but for some bands, technology would definitely help. Just the quality of the sound itself, but with triggering and all that sort of stuff now, it just makes everything more level. Everything's just the same sound, and it's not
Right.
I think technology's really good in that way. Now everything's consistent. Especially extreme metal, you can get all the levels perfect. But at the same time, it's definitely got to a point where people use almost too many samples, and
backing tracks.
they don't even really play them live set anymore because they can keep everything in pre-performed. So I think there's definitely a level of where technology should stop affecting it.
So just back to playing, basically.
Yeah.
Just playing it all and smashing it.
In the end, it's the musician's hand and it makes more of a difference.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I guess that wraps up the interview. Is there anything you guys would like to say to your fans who are going to watch you on Saturday or who should watch you on Saturday? Any message to fans in Singapore?
Come out and buy some merch.
Yeah, start here.
Alright, well with that, this is me, Ishaan Kumar, signing off from Here Records in Singapore with Eternal Rest from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you.